welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and it's been a long time since we've heard from the Ego. This is World of Tanks winner, the biggest ego in World of Tanks. I take the mickey out of him repeatedly. He does do some damn good games, and he has a very high opinion of himself and likes to tell everybody else how they're doing things wrong, but then backs it up by playing some fantastic games. So he seems to have been obsessed lately in Russian OP tanks. So this is the Tier 9 Object 257 Russian Tier 9 heavy tank. It's a beast of a tank, absolute beast. The Russian tanks generally are pretty much... Oh, he missed his opportunity there, didn't you, buddy? But then the IS-3 comes outside on and gives him another chance. So we're on Durpenberg. It's an assault game, and his team is attacking, and that IS-3 is determined to give him all the hit points he likes. He's done nearly 1,000 damage off an idiot IS-3. He's assaulting. This thing has a pretty good frontal armour, has a very bad lower plate, and a very good gun. It looks standard APCR rounds, 248 penetration, 440 average damage, and with the heat shells 315. So he's going to reverse side scrape here, nicely done. The IS-3 takes the bait, he takes him out of the game, beautifully done. There's a defender there who is not yet... has defender worked out? Yeah, defender obviously worked out that it wasn't worth him firing. So World of Tanks winner tracked the defender, and he's got the reload on him here and takes him down with a nice shot. Right, he's got a lot of wreckage now to hide behind. Time to spin round and go and do some booties. Right, enemy 257 ahead. This will be an interesting matchup. Mano. Oof, enemy one puts one through him. He knows now he's got time. Aims for the sort of flatter surfaces of the beak, and of course immediately loads up with the premium rounds. There's a friendly 257 comes around to add some support, and we plonk a shell into the poor old 257 on the enemy team, who really had no hope at all. Pushing ahead, are we? Oh yeah, gets a nice one into the prototype. Again, the heat shells, because why do you need to use skill when you can just blast people with high penetration shells? He misses the prototype. Oh dear, but somebody else takes him down, so that's good. 7-0. This is just a rumble stomp. An enemy defender out there. There's a leopard out there. Goes a bit of side scraping against the defender. Plonks a lovely shot into him. It does take one in return. Headed back into the heat shell variety again, and that is good night she wrote for the defender. Reloads with AP to go after the leopard, but the leopard's down. So this game is just a walkover. It's driven straight through the middle, obliterate everything, came the enemy out of the way. Enemy team just capitulated. And look, there's a troll under the bridge. Well, artillery. No good hiding there, matey. He's down. It's just wrap up now. A couple of Scorpion G's out there. Winner's loaded HE. Then bounces. Then bounces the shot. Oh my goodness. Should have had heat there, mate. Nearly 4,000 damage. And the Scorpion drowns himself like a toss pot. Only 2 enemy tanks left, an IS-3A last seen over there. There he is indeed. Aiming in. So unfortunately that toss pot cost him a fair bit of damage at the end of the game there. But anyway, good game, well played. Okay, so this time he is driving the Object 277, the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank. Again, a bit of a brute. And he's on the Empire map, the Chinese Empire map. Now you can see the way this is going to go. He's got more heat shells loaded than anything else. 24 heat shells, and immediately dips straight into his pocket to get that going. So I'm not gonna. I'm losing a fight. Fighting a losing battle against the all the dickwads that just constantly fire gold. I don't think Wargaming wants to do anything about it, so why push against the tide like Canute? Let's just show a good game. So he is defending this time. He was attacking last time, this time he is defending. Enemy lights have all pushed up into the middle, and you don't really need heat shells against these fellas, but hey, he doesn't. Why should he worry? Fluffs the first shot. That's what happened in the last game, wasn't he? Fluffed the first shot. This thing with a heat shell has 340 penetration. 340, would you believe? And a massive, what's that? 490 average damage. I mean, he's fighting lights here. 265 penetration with a standard round. I mean, geez, you don't need it. Anyway, whatever. I said I wasn't going to moan, and I'm not going to much. So he's defending the gap. Enemy lights have all come up here. He's one of the first here to counter them. They have to push around. I mean, he's leaving it alone now. Looks like he's going to go and head down the heavy line. This is a fearsome heavy tank. It is an absolute beast. So he's going to head down, and looks like he's going to try and hold the corner here against those enemy tanks pushing round. There's a WZ. Oh, no, IS-3 again. What is about mad IS-3s he seems to face? Oh, T-30 comes outside on. That was a pretty low roll. Only 420 odd damage. Still reaching into his pocket for a heat shell. There's the WZ. But he hit him in the tracks, and that's not going to do much good. Heat is not very efficient against angled sides or tracks. And that guy gets into the gap in the corner there before we can do anything about him. Is he really going to push up there? So we're actually not in a great situation here. Apart from the fact the enemy team does have to push if they want to win this game. But his World of Tanks winner's position is not the best in the West, because he can't really side scrape very well here, and he can't really angle terribly well. He's pinging his team like crazy, like he needs support. Well, doesn't really at the moment, but it is 1 plays 4. Oh, they've lost. The top have lost. Too many tanks answered his call and came back, and the prototype is not really paying attention and is dead anyway. So it's 1 plays 5 now. Enemy LTTP there. Yeah, T49 takes him down. Now suddenly it's one of these classic games where you think you're winning this easily, and suddenly the whole thing changes. Suddenly it's 2 plays 7. That Batchat really didn't like getting hit by that gun, did he? Another big hit into him. T49. So he got the derp? Yes, he has. Oh no, he fired APCR. So he's only got a standard round. Got tracked by his own team by the look of it. And he is history. VK100-01P takes a little shot, but had very little chance of taking us down. There's only an IS-3 holding the north, only the Object 263 and well, T-34-3 holding the other side. This is not looking good. So it's where is his gun needed first? Don't really know. You can see he wants to go and help that IS-3, but is he a lost cause? It looks like he might be. The objects are at least holding the corner, but he knows there's a WZ-100. He knows there's a Batchat and also the VK somewhere up in the middle area somewhere. Somebody supports the IS-3, that's good. But our IS-3's down. There's at least 2 enemy tanks coming from the north, but he can only deal with one threat at a time. So he's going after that VK, and the Batchat angles a bit. VK's got very little chance of penning him. But there's 2 of them, and looks like they're actually going to work together here a bit. He's going after the Batchat because that's easier kill. Takes him down, which is great. Means he's actually a bigger threat in that situation than the VK was. Artillery, 2 artillery strikes on us. Tracks us where we are. Love this shot into the drive wheel, the rear wheel of the VK. Tracks. Did he actually track him? I think he certainly tried to track him, but he is taken down by the T-49, who's been doing a sterling job of protecting our back, considering he's on very, very low health. So the Object 263 and the T-34-3 seem to have held on. Wow, what happened there? How the hell did the... Oh, it must have been someone shooting up from below who took out the T-49, which is a real shame. But the game's a bit tighter. It's 7 plays 11. Now I like this again. He obviously realised that they can shoot up at him, so that probably means he can shoot down on them. So he comes up on the top here to try and get some shots down. There's an IS-3. Who's there? There he is. Oh, there's the IS-3, he's down. Wow, where did that shell go? It looked like that was perfectly lined up, but failed to pen. Failed to do anything, actually. Is he going to come out again, give us another shot? Surely. Now, talk about high rolls this time. 509 hit there. Now he's realised there's probably a T-10 trying to creep up behind him. It's been spotted. But will that WZ-120 come round the north, I wonder? I wonder if that's what he's thinking. There's only 2 minutes left in the game, so pretty safe for the win here if these 2 can just hold on. WZ and the IS-3 realised that and are pushing. Couldn't get back in time to help him out. GW puts a shell in this, which means the other artillery will probably fire in a minute. T-30 and IS-3 come around the corner, but they're all on really low health. So a bit of side scraping is in order. T-30 could make a right mess of our tank, but we've still got a reasonable number of hit points, and the enemy do have to push if they want to have a chance. T-30 wafts his shot, and oh yeah, I thought it was the IS-3 for a minute, died, but he didn't. There's WZ-120 is firing from behind. We haven't got a repair kit at the moment. It's on the cooldown. IS-3 hasn't gone far enough, has he? Yes, he has. Oh my goodness. There's a load of them. IS-3's down. T-10 bounces a shot. WZ, is he going to ram? He is, and he rams himself to death. You jammy git, winner. You jammy git. T-30 bounces a shell off our frontal armour, and really this guy is got himself into a whole mess. A whole mess. Plonks a shell into him. They're in a pushing match here. I don't think the T-10 has got much of a chance of penning us. Oh, he does damage our gun though. But immediately able to fire. And tracked. Can we get in close again to stop that lower plate shot? Yes, we can, and plonk a shell in at the same time. T-10 misses. He's resorting to premium. 0 time left. Come on, just get the kill, but no time for the kill. Good game, well played. So the first game, which was the assault game on Durpenberg, he got an ace tanker. He also got spotter. Wow. Fighter and fire for effect. Finished up just shy of 4,000 damage, 4 kills, 1235 base XP, fired 13 shots, hit with 12, penned with 11, took 5 hits himself, only 2 of which penned, 1800 assistance and blocked 1300. With the, I guess that's the Christmas missions running, premium costs were negligible, so just still made 49,000 profit with a premium account, would have been 26 without, with his experience, 3,243 experience, would have been 2,161 without. And for the other game, so this time he actually managed to get the Kalabanov's medal. He said he didn't even realise he had until the results came up, and it was the first time he's ever got one, so yeah, good luck to you. Another first class, he got Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect and Shell Proof. Kalabanov's for killing 7 enemy tanks, and 7 enemy tanks, and Steel Wall, High Caliber, and of course Top Gun. Ended up top of the team again, 6,890 damage, 7 kills, 1199 base XP, fired 20 shots, hit with 18, penned with 16, took 17 hits himself, 3 of which penned, 12 didn't, blocking 3,000. He also got, even with the Christmas bonus running, he just fired so much heat that he ended up losing 4,200. Would have been, what would that been? Nearly 40,000 loss with a premium account if he hadn't had the Christmas bonuses. 33.5 as it was with without a premium account, and with the ×4 for the whatever the missions were that weekend, nearly 8,000 experience for his crew, would have been even 5,000 without premium. So there you go. Who says Russian tanks are not OP, even in the hands of World of Tanks winner? So a couple of really good games there. Thanks for sending them in. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.